Basics of economics. So, for start, got to know what a supply and demand curve is and the graph for it. Demand is a negative slope, supply is a positive slope. Where they meet is equilibrium. And price goes here. Quantity is here. And where they meet is one of the most important parts in a market because maintaining equilibrium on a good is the best thing for both consumers and suppliers. And the law of supply is that as, and I can't spell. Law of supply is as price goes up, supply will go up as well. Law of demand is that as price goes up, demand will go down. And there are a bunch of things that can affect all this. And change in price could be a shortage, surplus, the market could be expected to change in the future, or consumers don't want the product anymore. And demand, if demand goes, there's less demand, it'll often shift this way. If there's more demand, it'll shift this way on the graph. And supply is the same way. And equilibrium will also move as well, which is very important because it'll change the market completely. So say there's this demand and this supply for gasoline, and oil shortage happens, so there's less demand, it's going to move that way, and supply is going to stay the same. It's going to be right there. Equilibrium has dropped and demand has dropped as well. And supply, if there's a surplus, supply will move to the right, which will cause equilibrium to go this direction as well. And people aren't going to buy as much because there's too much and they don't want it anymore. And basics.